What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I got last night, or I guess 2 days ago, technically, I got to play the new Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake demo that just came out, and I wanted to give my full thoughts on how I felt, my first impressions of this remake, because I will do a full review of the whole thing when the whole game is released, of course, so expect that when the game's released. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about the demo. I don't know why I'm hyping up this game specifically over a majority, almost literally anything else coming in 2024, aside from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That's gonna be my next brain rot, I guess. I just have a Mario vs. Donkey Kong GBA brain rot, so yeah, I really want to try this out. And after playing it, it is rather short. You only play 4 levels, but I wanted to give my little first thoughts on this honestly. So, what do I think of it? So, the gameplay itself, I mean, it's about what you expect from a modern Mario remake. Gameplay is pretty similar to the GBA game. It definitely feels like it will be, I don't know, I've seen some like it more than the original. I see some think it's a little more stiff compared to the original. And going back and forth, to be honest, I don't really know, honestly. They feel almost similar to me. I mean, Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the GBA kind of had that sort of, I wouldn't say it was stiff, I guess because I'm just so used to playing that version specifically, that I don't know if it does, I think it just feels different, if that's a good way of saying it, in my opinion. But otherwise, the gameplay works, especially for newcomers. I think this will be good enough, honestly, for again, newcomers that have never really had experience with this game at all, so I say it works. The music, I've heard some of the soundtrack. I mean, we haven't heard all of it, but we've heard it through trailers and stuff. They definitely have a different take of the soundtrack, which I'm not sure. There probably will be some songs I like the originals more than the remake, but I say it works pretty well. And jazz in my Mario music, hell yes. I like it, honestly. So yeah, I definitely feel like I definitely think the music will be really good regardless how it handles, honestly. And yeah, I really like the soundtrack. I'm definitely very excited to hear the boss themes. It definitely takes a different tone, because like, you know that it's different. Well, you think it's different, but it's the same song, just a different take. That's how they handled it, in my opinion. So that's honestly pretty neat. And the visuals, I know some people may look at this as something, I don't know, I can't really say it's generic in my opinion. And I've honestly seen this talk if it is going to be a little bit on the generic side. I don't think it's going to be a generic type of Mario remake. Think of it like, I don't know if it's comparable since Super Mario RPG Remake, which is a very faithful remake to the original game. But also, like, you know, has some interesting stuff that's different from the original, so yeah, that's personally how I view this. I know I'm comparing a game that's considered like one of the best SNES games of all time to, like, you know, one of the more forgotten-ish GBA games, so, but my point still remains, these are 2 of my favorite Mario games for different reasons, so yeah. But for Mario vs. Donkey Kong specifically, the movement feels great. It doesn't feel as bad in my opinion. So yeah, but I will address some criticisms. I know, and this is probably going to be nostalgia bias, maybe, for, I don't know. Alright, here we go. So, the common thing that, there are 2 types of people when it comes to Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance. People who only care about that, and small little animations, like, you know, Mario being burnt to crisp. So I can't confirm that, okay, the intro cutscene, we kind of already knew about that, but, I can't confirm, that, well, the cutscenes, to be honest, they look so nice. I can't really complain over the cutscenes, really, because they look so good, and, even if it's, haha, it's not the same, I mean, it literally released on the GBA, so, like, what do you expect? And, yeah, Mario doesn't have his funny death animations like in the original game. Now, is this disappointing? Yes. But I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal for me, honestly. And, like, I don't know, I can't really say it's, some people saying it's losing its charm, like, I kind of get what they mean, but, like, I don't know, losing its charm. I feel like the term charm and personality have been more terms for, like, oh, thing I like, and stuff like that. more than actual definitions of charm and personality. We gotta discuss it with the Mario Cast one day. But, yeah, I don't know. I can't really say it's no charm. I mean, like, they put a lot of thought. Also, the title screen alone. And I think that the title screen is honestly better than the original. That's probably just me, like, with the animation. Like, the music is good, but DK and Mario were just blinking in the original title screen, and that's it. But they actually have some interact, a little, it is simple, but DK and Mario interacting always fills me with joy. So that alone makes that title screen, the remake, better than the original, in my opinion. So yeah. Otherwise, yeah, music is charming. I also love the Minis theme. God, it's so great to see it back again. So nostalgic for that song. So yeah, I think I pretty much talked about everything since it's a short remake. You're only going to play about 4 levels. Well, at least the demo. But, of course, I will be playing the full game when it comes out. I cannot wait to play it. I can confirm that Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake, yeah, I love it, man. I cannot wait to play this on February 16th. If there's, oh yeah, at the time of this recording, we might be getting a Nintendo Direct, so I guess we'll be preparing for that, too. So, that's neat. Please announce a new Donkey Kong game. Anyway, thanks for watching. What do you think of Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake so far? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks. Okay, I forgot to mention 2 things that they've also changed in the remake. Fall damage. You know when you jump it from super high, you know, fall and then you get stunned, or you could potentially die if you're very high up. So about that, it does exist. You get stunned. Think of it like 3D World in Mario Odyssey, where you basically, if you fall very far, Mario just shakes or something, just gets stunned. So that's pretty much how I can describe it. So it doesn't seem like, unless it's too early to judge, I don't think you can die from very high up, which, to be honest, this is kind of surprising, but I guess Mario hasn't been dying from super high places in a while, so I guess it doesn't bother me personally, but still, very interesting change. And also, they also changed up the way to get, do you know the stars that you get at the end of the levels? If you, like, you know, get a good time or something, beat the level very quickly so you can get a star, and also you gotta get all 3 of the color boxes. They changed that to only getting 3 of the color boxes in order to get the golden stars. And while that might be on the easier side, I much prefer this, because I hate, like, if you die on the second part of a level in one of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong levels where you get the mini Mario, you're going to have to just redo the whole level because you're going to lose your time and you won't be able to get the star. So, honestly, I'm glad for this change. I don't have to redo a level.